cover, but it's all been made. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away.
Okay, this is Billy's mind, okay? So, when I was about 9, I went on a camping trip with all my homeschooler friends. Like, I'm not just saying, like, they were all homeschoolers and that's why we went, like it was like a homeschool camping trip, because the bitches are a cult. We went to, I don't know what campsite, I don't even know. It was where my parents got married, and so that's all I remember. So it was this campsite, and we were only gonna be there for like a couple days. It wasn't gonna be like a weeks and weeks of camping. But the first day, literally we got there, we had some food, me and all my friends were just like farting around and shit. And like a couple hours after we got there, we saw some deer in the field. We were like, wow, there's deer in the field. And so me and all my friends, we started to run towards the deer in the field. I don't know what we were expecting. We were gonna go ride them. I don't know. We walked over to the deer, I guess. Is it deer? We walked over to the deer and we were all like, oh wow, some deer. And then one of my friends was like really flipped out of bugs, and so she would always like overreact to bugs and stuff. She started screaming, like screaming. And she started screaming and like, oh my God, there's bees in my hair. And we were like, this bitch. And we were like 9. I was like, this bitch is just overreacting. Like, she just was so flipped out by bugs that I assumed like she would just be like, oh, there's like ants and she's like overreacting. She starts screaming and like runs back to the parents. And then my friends and I, we were like, okay, well, this is kind of creepy. Let's start to go back to the campground. And then we started to run, and my other friend fell to the ground and started screaming. And she was like, there are bees in my hair. And she started screaming the same thing. And I was like, oh my God. And so I like ran over to help her, and then my other friend fell down, and she started screaming that there were bees in her hair. It was literally a horror movie, and we were all screaming like we were dying. Like, cause we thought we were and so then I ran back to help them, because I wasn't gonna just leave them where all the bees were. Like, and so I kind of had accepted, like, I'm next. I know I'm next. And so I reached down to like help them back up, and I just like felt it. It started down here in the back of my head, and then it just was like, zoom, and there were all these bees all over my head, stinging my head. There was one, and then I saw them fly there, and one stung me under my nail. They were yellow jackets, we realized, because yellow jackets don't die after one sting.